Hi guys, Nasume here. Welcome to my channel. Today we're making Nigerian egg sauce or stew or whatever you like to call it. But this egg sauce right here is so delicious, so healthy, weight loss friendly. This sauce goes with basically everything. You can put it on anything, and it's actually really easy to make. Okay, now let's get to it. Very easy. Of course, we need our eggs. The recipe calls for 4 large eggs, but I have 6 small ones. That works as well. You also need some tomatoes, some scotch bonnet or rodo for some heat. We need our bell peppers, because this is a very healthy sauce, so we want our vitamin C content, high up there. We also need onions. Anyone you have is fine, red or white. Sweet corn and carrots. These are optional, but they give it a lot of color and of course nutrients. We also need to season it, of course, with some salt. I have some Himalayan pink salt and black pepper, and vegetable oil for frying the eggs. And of course, if you're into umami flavor, Knorr cubes. I'm just going to use 1 out of the 2. You also need a large pan that is about 10 inches, or so, to hold the entire mixture. Okay, the first thing you want to do is wash your veggies very well, scrub it, and then even soak it in salted water to be sure that no germs are coming along with you to the dish. And you want to slice or chop them to your preference. So people like to dice their onions. Just do whatever works for you. All right, I'm just going to show you how I dice my tomatoes quite simply, by cutting horizontally and vertically, and it just gets the job done very fast. Same thing with the carrots. Cut vertically and then horizontally. Just make julienne strips and then small dice. Very easy. I do the same to my bell peppers as well. It makes it so easy to chop up veggies on the spot. So yeah, and that works very well. For the rodo or scotch bonnet, you want to make sure you don't touch it, so just use your knife and do like a rock chop thing. Just put the tip of the knife on the chopping board and then go back and forth. All right, that's going to get the job done without stressing your hands. Crack your eggs into a bowl, a big enough bowl to hold the eggs, so you can whisk without it spilling. And then put your pan on heat. Make sure everything is ready, of course, before you start to fry your eggs. And you want to put some vegetable oil. See how small. This is just 1 cooking spoon. Very important because we're doing healthy eggs, okay? And then we next add our onions. Fry till it's translucent. You want it to be transparent like this before you add your scotch bonnet. So that goes in next, just to marry the 2 flavors together. And you just keep stirring and stirring till they're both married and the color sort of changes to this. And then this is the time to add your tomatoes. These tomatoes are plum tomatoes. They're tomato, what they call tomato juice. Very sweet. You don't need to fry them for so long. They are very nutritious as well. So just about 4 to 5 minutes, it's fine. Add your carrots. You want to keep everything crisp and fresh. So just 1 minute between each vegetable is fine. Add your sweet corn. And then season with some salt, black pepper. This Himalayan salt is the truth, guys. If you don't have it, I think you should go and buy it. A very delicious salt. In fact, put some black pepper as usual. This is, we're doing eggs, so we don't need for all those curry, thyme. It's just, we need the flavor of the eggs, okay? So add your bouillon. Just 1 cube is enough if you salted it very well. It's just for that umami flavor, okay? So when we're done, bell peppers go in last with some onions, if you're into onions, because I like to chew some onions, so just skip it if you're not into onions, okay? Bell peppers just right before you add the eggs, okay? We want to season the eggs first, but make sure there's you taste the main sauce before you put any more salt in your eggs, okay? So you don't over salt your eggs. Pour your eggs over the veggie sauce like so, and then reduce the heat to low and just cover it for a few minutes. And you see, when it starts to firm up, you just gently fluff it like so. Just pull it from under the pan so it doesn't burn, and then just cover it again till it cooks. This entire process doesn't take more than like maybe 3 minutes. So you don't want to overcook your veggies, so don't cover it for so long, okay? Just gently fluff it, and then you'd see that it actually cooks really fast when the heat is covered, when the pan is covered. See? like play, our sauce is ready to chow. Very, very delicious. By now your kitchen will have, been scenting, if there's any word like that. But yeah, very easy. Just look at that. All the veggies are crisp, they're still fresh, they haven't changed their color, and the nutritional content is still intact. Right, that's what we want from this egg sauce. It is so delicious. If you want to lose weight, this is actually what I had for a while when I was trying to lose some weight, and it did help for breakfast. Just add some avocados. This is actually even keto friendly, so you can have this as a meal by itself, or you could just pair it up. I'm going to show you how we pair this egg sauce with different types of carbs. That's for my family, of course. You could have this with some yams. You see, I've been frying this egg for a very long time, so it always looks the same regardless of what you add. This had some chicken in it, so you could have different proteins added, like chicken or fish. Just follow the same steps, add the chicken just after the tomatoes, and you end up with something delicious every time. Now I have some sweet potatoes here and some chicken. It's just a very delicious sauce. You can also serve it with bread. My kids love this sauce with bread. Like, they don't joke with it. If you see them, in fact, I'm going to show you. This is my daughter enjoying herself, and my niece, and of course my son. They don't joke with this egg sauce and bread. We can eat, like, they can finish a whole bowl. So yeah, it works with bread as well. It also works with plantain. As you can see, I'm sure by now you know that we really, really like avocados, because avocados are actually very, very good for our skin. It's been working for us, and we really put it on everything basically. So yeah, I really hope you guys try this recipe. God bless you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I love you so much. Take care of yourself.